Welcome back to Patriots All Access. Time to sit down and talk with head coach Mike Vrabel. And coach, it's good to see you. Obviously, 5 turnovers in a football game. Doesn't matter who you play. It's not a recipe to win games. Right?
No, that's I don't think there's only been one team that's been -4 in the last 10 years that won the football game. And the fact that we had, there's good news and bad news. The fact that we had a chance to tie it and that we were in the game, I guess, is good news that we're going to fight and we're not front runners. The bad news is we put ourselves in that position.
They did hang you. I thought your defense really settled in after that first drive and gave your offense an opportunity.
Yeah, and their job is to play defense wherever it is. Yep. Wherever they put the ball down, we have to play defense. Play better defense in the red zone. It's something that we're going to have to really focus on and get better on both sides of the football is red zone, scoring touchdowns and not kicking field goals or, being able to not turn the ball over and convert those into touchdowns.
I know Coach Tomlin after the game said it was a point of emphasis. They coach that, they teach that, punching the ball out, not necessarily that every ball was punched out or, the interceptions were tipped or whatever. But how do you coach against that from an offensive standpoint without being, remember the Titans?
One, it's about protecting the guy with the ball. We had a couple guys that came in, guys that we didn't see. We have to do a better job fundamentally. Putting 2 hands on the football, and if we have to, we gotta lock it up in traffic, and that's what it's going to have to be. Get over our pads, take surface area away, but also starting with protecting the guy with the ball so that people can't come in and get them when they don't see them. They can make the first guy miss, and it's always the guy that you don't see.
That's interesting. You talk about that because that's the first time I ever heard that. Like, we got to worry about everybody else doing their job because the point of emphasis is always on the ball carrier.
Well, yeah, that's the easy thing. That's the easy thing. We can point those out. Everybody can see that. And that has to be better, and it has to improve. But we can also improve the other stuff as well, protecting the guy with the ball.
All right, quarter pole. Carolina's on your schedule. You saw it when the schedule came out. You're a new staff here. When did you start on this team? It's not a common opponent. It's not a divisional opponent. When did you start looking at them and really preparing for them?
After we watched the tape from yesterday. We can't look too far ahead. We have to focus on improving. This is an improvement league, and if we don't improve the things that we did poorly yesterday, it won't matter who the opponent is.
Good thing is you're home. Get back out there and do it at home.
Yep.
Time now for the Sports Illustrated ticket question of the week. Comes from Carol G. Wants to ask you, how do you coach the DBs? It's one of the hardest positions to play other than quarterback, potentially, where you're out there on an island, balls in the air, talking about penalties called against them, technique, face guarding. Is it good to look back for the football?
Yeah, I think when you're in phase, you have to be able to look back. And again, if you're not in phase, you're going to have to get back there and then again hope for that the ball's not underthrown, right? Because when you're not playing the football, a lot of those hand fighting and things go away. You have to use good technique. I think that when you give them reasons to call penalties, they will. I think we gave them too many reasons yesterday. But then again, sometimes we don't see eye to eye on the calls, and that's how it goes. That's a tough position to be able to play. We have to be able to play square, not open a gate, not let them run, but then be able to challenge. And just like CD did on the touchdown, I think went up through the pocket, tried to punch through. It was a good receiver that made a good play. It was a good throw. We were contested, and I think that's everything we would teach. They just made a play on us.
All right, if you want to ask the coach a question, you have to follow the team at patriots.com/askthecoach. We'll be back later in the shows with X's and O's, and Coach will sit tight and we'll be back.
Okay, thanks.
Good plays. All right, see you soon.